Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm in my mucky old clothes because I thought we'd do a real-time clean with me because my toddler has just created chaos in his playroom. I mean, I spent such a long time trying to turn it into like nautical playroom paradise and he basically just trashes it. But it's got to the point where it's like dangerously trashed. So I thought today we'd do a real-time clean with me and we'll try and sort this lot out. I mean, let's have a look. For instance, this is currently what I'm faced with. So, I mean, he's got like superhuman strength. I mean, how the hell does he move this kitchen? It weighs a ton. What else have we got? Got trampoline and just general playroom carnage. So I thought, let's have a sort out, let's try and put things back, have a dust and a hoover and just make it all nice again. If you can hear him, he's on the monitor, he's just having a nap. He's still not very well, so yeah, I'm hoping he's going to sleep long enough for me at least to make this room safe. If nothing else, we can try and make it safe. So let's get started. So just gonna try and move this kitchen like back where it's meant to be, over here, behind the door. Yeah, all the food is down here along with the dog towels. Those are when we dry his feet when we come in, and that's Mr. Sal's like muscle man stuff that he likes to come in here and do at night. But he never puts his stuff back to fail. I don't know if anybody else has a kitchen, like a toddler kitchen like this. I have to put it in like proper kitchen order. He's got like, there's just like the conservatory shelf behind it, so he's got this plastic pizza. This just came from Smith's toy store. Because basically all the food we had was like, is anybody else like this? If the food isn't within scale, I like all the food to be the same scale. If it's not, it really irritates me, it's really stupid. So I didn't actually keep all the food that came with this. I went and got some new stuff. My only regret is I wish I'd got wooden food, but it wasn't like a big thing when we bought this. But this was really cheap. I think it was £10 and it came with the teapot, so you can hear that, and a toaster, but the bread all cracked up and was gross, so I like that to live there. What else have we got? These were actually my teapots when I was a child, so these are from the kind of 80s, late 80s, early 90s, and I got them out because I thought it'd be really nice for Dolph to have them to use. A couple of them are a little bit brittle, but most of them are okay. But yeah, considering how much they get stamped on, I'm surprised they're as alive as they are. Yeah, I like onion rings and crisps. No, they don't live in there at all. What am I on? Oh my god, I can't even find what I need. So the dog is obsessed with this like plastic chicken that has to stay in the oven because otherwise the dog will chew it. We've got some bread. This was actually from Smith's as well. It came in like a massive play pack of food, but this bread is actually really realistic. That's good. Plates. These ones are also from the 80s. They were mine. So we've got little plate wraps, so we'll put them up there. These little cartons came in the Smith's pack. I like those to live up here. Obviously when Dom's old enough he can arrange these as he likes, but at the moment this is my prerogative to organise the kitchen. In our frying pan, what can we put in here? We've got some bacon and I think there's some eggs. Ooh. Some bacon and eggs, but we haven't got a like cooking station. We've got a sink, but we haven't got an actual like, apart from an oven, we've got an oven and a microwave, but we haven't got a hob. Not that it matters, Tabby, because it's not real. We've got some like ham slices and grilled cheese and stuff that can live in the fridge. More bread, this like burger buns and stuff that can go in there. this is actually the dog's Kong ball, and it's really, really heavy. And so we keep taking it off the dog, but it doesn't matter where I hide it, he finds it again. But you love this. I mean, this is gonna break windows. This weighs a ton. So I keep putting it like behind the kitchen, but keep dragging the kitchen out, finding it again. What a devil. We'll put our drinks in the fridge, keep them cool. What else we got? We've got some like fish slices thing. That can go, oh no, that can go in that. Eggs and bacon. Salad bowl, aka cooking pot. I'm sure there was more salad than this. Where the devil's it all gone? We've got some salad, so we've got some salad, tomatoes and peppers and stuff. I like him to have some healthy play toys because, you know, like, I hate it when like everything that comes in a play pack is all like burgers and chips and stuff. I like there to be some veg in there as well. So, a fish. Where should we put that? There we go. Yeah, so the teapot can go up there. There's a sugar bowl and a little milk thingy as well. He's okay, by the way. He's just got a little cough. I'm actually taking him to the doctor's tomorrow because he's had a cough for only 2 nights, but last night it got really quite bad and he kept waking up. So I just want to check that he hasn't got like a chest infection or anything. Okay, there was loads of these cups, but I can't find them, so I'm sure we'll come across them as we are tidying. That's a random plate that needs to go somewhere else. And then I need a bowl for my crisps. Like, where am I going to put my crisps? Let's find one. There's got to be one in here somewhere. Burger, that can go in the oven. I think this is meant to be like a cinnamon bun or something, but the dog is obsessed with it. It also looks like a cat's bum hole. So we'll put that in the oven so the dog can't get to it. But yeah, dog is literally obsessed. And it just makes us laugh every time we see it. Because we're like juvenile children. I need a bowl for my crisps. I don't know where it's gone. There is one around somewhere meant for my onion rings and my deep cut thingies, but yeah, we'll find that when we come to it. But there we go, we have kitchen neatness. Just fold these grotty, and these are grotty old tea towels, but I don't like the dog to come in from outside with muddy feet and go straight in the house. So he has to stop and have his feet wiped or washed, and some nice old towels just stuck at the corner there where you can't see them, just so I can dry them off. Right, next thing. These blocks I actually got from a car boot sale in the summer, and I think this whole lot were like £3. I really rate buying toys and that from car boot sales because you don't have to get some bargains. Like, we've got some amazing bargains on Facebook as well. Is another really good place to look for toys. But yeah, car boot sale, people are like always really generous as well. They're like, oh, if you're buying that box, you know what toys are like, you just want to get rid of them. When you're selling them, you're just like, give me £1 and take the lot. But yeah, people are like really generous. They're like, oh, if you're buying those, I've got another 10 bags full you can have. Just give me an extra £1 and you can take the whole lot. Please, just take them off my hands. But yeah, Dolphy's really like these, and he's also got some more up at my mum and dad's house, and we've got some like little cards that came with them as well. So I love things that like you can just continue to be creative with. Like, oh, here we go, look, we found some bacon and a cup. We'll add that to our breakfast fryer, and we'll put the cup up there. Yeah, these are great, but he's not actually building anything with them at the moment. He just likes to, you know, throw them at your face. But I'm sure as he gets older, like, these will grow with him and he can use his imagination, that sort of stuff. So, yeah, I love building blocks and all that kind of thing. Ooh, looking better already. here's some more bargains that we got. These also came off Facebook. We live in like quite a farming community. Like we're just a little village in the middle of tons of farms. So there's always loads of tractors and John Deeres and stuff up for sale. I think Ben paid like £3 for one of these and a £5 for the other. But these are Dolph's absolute most favourite thing. Now he's only 2, so these are probably a bit old for him. So we do have to like keep an eye on him. But actually he's played good as gold with them and he absolutely loves them, and they've both got buttons that like start the engine or make the reverse beeping. But I like these to live on the shelf over here just to keep them out of the way, because these things do not hurt your legs if you catch yourself on them. So yeah, that. Out the way, and then the mega blocks just live down here, because if Dolph's gonna pull them out himself, I don't want him to like the whole thing to fall. This shelving unit was just from the range actually. It was we haven't got an IKEA really anywhere near here, so this was the closest thing I could get, and it's actually been pretty good. The only thing is the boxes in the size that fit this are so hard to find. It's like you buy the unit from the range, you can only buy the boxes that fit from the range, which is a bit of a pain. Oh look, we just found a hot dog. Woo! So that needs to go for the kitchen. These are supposedly like bales, so they live with the tractors. The only problem is that they don't generally stay in the buckets, which is a bit of a pain, but I can live with it. A boat, do you remember these? I think Sal bought this for Dolph because he had one when he was a kid. It's like, you know what it's like when you see things that you had when you were a child, it's just like, oh, remember those, I have to buy it. So yeah, that's the dog's ball, so that shouldn't even be in there. Poundland masks, anybody? Lions and tigers and rather terrifying sharks. Dolph actually loves these, and they're really helpful for like teaching animals and stuff. He's not petrified of them at all, which I thought he might be, but he actually thinks they're hilarious. So a rather random flag, I think that was his dad's when he's in his rock and roll days. I think he used to wear it on stage. And this is an 80s Gordon the Gopher. This was mine. It came randomly from Mum and Dad's house, so just stick it in the box. Dolph doesn't actually like it very much, so it just kind of lives in this drawer. And a shark. This is actually a wash mitt. The mouth actually opens up and you put soap and stuff in there, and then you use it in the bath as like a thing, but Dolph just prefers to play with it, so at the moment it lives in here. What's this? Oh, it's a fishing game. Dolph really doesn't get this at the moment. He just like gets all the bits out and stamps on it, so. And Teddy's and that just get shoved in any random drawer in here that would fit. This is actually to catch bubbles. It came with like a bubble mixture and you can like bounce the bubbles on it. But again, Dolph's a bit heavy-handed for this sort of thing at the moment. You just get whacked in the head. So that can all go up there. That was an old bath mirror, probably really needs to go in the bin. That'll be one of the videos that comes up soon, will be a complete toy sort out, because there's some really babyish toys in here now that really need to go. But yeah. Come closer, my friends. Right, let's talk books. So these books were just from Aldi and they're actually really good. They've got like flippy pages. Dolph's not too bothered about them at the moment, but I actually thought the fact that it was like a how do I feel and a book that can discuss emotions and that might be useful in the future. I like the books to be in order, size order, because I don't know why. I think it just gives a bit more space in the middle so that I can like shove more stuff in there. These pop-up peekaboo ones were from TK Maxx. TK Maxx is just the best place to look for books. I'm a massive fan of pop-up books and TK Maxx never disappoint. And look at this one, rainbows. Yeah, so those are really nice. Let me just check on him because he's spluttering a bit up there. He's okay, he's just got a bit of a, I think he's got this thing that everybody's been having with the cough and stuff. But yeah, he's fine. If he keeps coughing, I'll just pop up and check on him. But yeah, so books live in there. Got some more silage or whatever it's called. Lives without a tractor. The only thing with these tractors is like the hydraulic thingies pop out all the time, so the bucket won't stay up. And like Dog pulls it out and it's like it's broken, and then pulls it out again and it's like it's broken. You put it back, pulls it out again, it's broken. It's like this is getting old really fast. So this is Dog's garage. I really do rate this. We've got like the big racetrack version as well, but I actually think this is so much better. The racetrack one like bent in the sun, and so was like the cars wouldn't go down it. The only thing I'd say about these VTEC like toot things is they are so damned annoying. If you were gonna go to hell, I'd imagine it would sound something like this. Make it stop! So because of this, you constantly find yourself going around, turning them all off, and then your toddler will follow you around, turn them all back on again, and it drives to insanity. So yeah, I highly recommend if you buy these things, you make sure you turn them off at night, because they just never ever shut up, ever. And there is nothing like a nice bit of peace and quiet. Woo! Yeah, so I found some of my random bits that I was looking for before. I'm just gonna pop my hot dog in the oven. My other salt goes up there. Yeah, I finally got my crisp bowl. So my onion rings and my deep cut fries, whatever they're called, can go in there. So I've got a nice crisp bowl. Ketchup can live in there. More juice. Oh dear. Oh dear, my organisation is going out the window. Yeah, some more fruit. Let's hope that'll fit. And my other cup. There's still another cup somewhere, so don't know where that's gone. And a random brick, which needs to go back over here. I didn't really think this through, did I, when I thought I'd film this in the real time. Yeah, so this was pretty cool. I got this off Facebook, and it's like a coding bug. I think I paid like $5 for it, and it's all USB, and you slot it all together, and like the thing down here makes it the code, and then you put it on the floor and it like goes around like according to what the code says. But the battery's gone in it, so I need to put a new battery in that. So I have a nice empty box here, so all the random bits can go in there for now. And it doesn't matter if it's completely random because it's, you know, hidden away. I got these in town. It was £1 and they were all like different stickers, but they're not sticky on the back. This I bought as like a pouffe, but I thought it was going to be a lot better knitted than what it is. It's actually like a really fine knit, and I don't know if you can see this, but it's like all pulled. It's really actually really annoying. The tractors get stuck on it all the time, so that's not great. So yeah, I'd recommend if you're going to buy one of these, you check out ones in real life and don't just trust Amazon, because this one came off Amazon and it's pants basically. Okay, let's go down this end. So this is Dog's tent. I was pleased as punch when I found this, because I found this and a tunnel at a car boot sale, and the lady said, oh yeah, you can have both for 50p. Now I know why, because this thing is a pain, an absolute pain to fold away. So let's give it a go. So somehow you have to fold this bit over, and then this bit like is meant to twirl around that way. Yeah, that bit's meant to go somewhere over there, and then you're meant to twist it, she said. She would got like this down to a fine art, but yeah, and then the other side is meant to twist round the, oh! God. Oh. So this one side twists around and then the other side's meant to twist and it's meant to go into like a circle. Something like that. And then you stuff it in whatever orifice you can find where a kid can't find it again. So for the purposes of this video, I'm going to stuff it down here. And at least that will keep it folded up for a bit. Save it like poking anybody's eye out. So this bench, I thought was a really great idea when I did this room because it opens up and you can store like loads of toys in here, which is great until you realise that you've got more toys than what actually fit. So in here we keep like all the balls from the ball pit and everything like that. Yeah, it's just generally full of like outdoor toys and bits that have nowhere else to go basically. So yeah, basically I'm just going to stuff stuff back in it. Really get like Oreo juices flowing. He will steal the whole bag of these and flatten every single ball while they're still in the bag if he gets half a chance. So that is why they live in here. I try to like pack outdoor toys in here so that like they're out of the way until you can actually get them out to use them. But you know what toddlers are like there could be every toy in the world actually in the room, but Dolph would want whatever was in here. I did actually manage to really pack this up nice, and I managed to get his little bike that our next door neighbours actually gave us for him in here as well, but now we've completely messed it up and nothing fits. These things are annoying, aren't they? Like, they're meant to have like the skittles that stick around them, but they never stay together. They're a load of pants. So that can just be jammed in there and forgotten about. Or our inflatables live in here. So like the paddling pool and stuff, to be honest, I could do with another one of these benches outside that things like paddling pool lived in. It's not ideal having it in the house. But then we've got things like this, which, you know, the car for it has gone missing and none of the other cars actually fit on the track, which just irritates me. I can't be the only person that gets irritated by this sort of stuff. And then somewhere there's a windmill. My dad picked this up for Dolph from a charity shop because he likes windmills. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I think it's meant to come with balls and stuff, but it didn't. But he loves it anyway. And then this is like a knitted clown that my husband's nan made for him when he was a little boy, so he just lives in there as well because I'm terrified of clowns. Me don't like clowns. Clowns terrified. They give me the EBGBs so bad, so I tend to try and avoid clowns. And then this dog got for Christmas, which is like a giant floor piano. It's fine, but it's so noisy. And it keeps doing that, and sometimes it just gets stuck going like ding, 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 ding. Oh. So I think for now I'm just going to pack, what was that? For now I'm just going to pack that away in here as well, so Dolph forgets about it and I get a bit of peace and quiet for at least an hour. And then this is also a hobby horse that was mine when I was a little girl, which just happened to still be hanging around, so I've given it to Dolph and he loves it. But this bit, do not whack your legs when he goes past with it, so we'll pop that in there as well now for sly reasons. And he can get it out again when he remembers about it. And that needs to be popped in there, and oh no, this was meant to go in there, it's not going to fit now. This is okay, but the handle on it is so weak, like that bit just slots in there, but Like if you've got a kid that puts weight on it, it just like comes apart, breaks. I call this creative packing, i.e. shove it in until nothing else fits. I might have a bit of a gap down here maybe for this. This one of my friends gave us for him. You put balls on it and they go through. He's probably a bit old for this now, but it's like a jungle thing. Come on, Tabby, this has got to work. This has got to fit. I'm sure it fit before, so if it fit before, it can fit again. That counts as fitting, right? Okay, that was like a super intense game of Tetris, but now it does at least close. But I'm feeling a bit guilty because there's a bit of a gap there, which something would fit in, but I can't see anything. Oh, there's a ball. There's a ball. That'll fit. We've already got enough balls out in the house. Yeah. No. That'll do. A bit of weight on it. Nobody'd ever know any different. So yeah. So I'm just gonna pop back on this bench cover. This was actually like, let's put you up a bit. This was actually crazy expensive, but trying to find a decent bum pad for this bench was quite a feat. I think this one came off eBay in the end, and they do have like a whole load of different colours and you can wash it and stuff, and it is nice and padded, so it's lovely and comfortable. And then these came off eBay as well because for some insane reason I decided that an orange nautical theme would be a great idea. It wasn't a great idea because nautical stuff comes in blue, doesn't it? Because it's nautical. So why I thought orange was a good idea, I do not know. But then I have my lovely squidgy crab that also come off eBay. He used to live on top of the unit, but now he lives here because Dolph just won't leave him alone. So yeah, speaking of the top of the unit, at the moment we have this Paw Patrol boat which Dolph got for his Christmas present, I believe. It's got like a rider and stuff in it. This was like insanely expensive. It wasn't from us, it was from his nanny and grampy. But a boat is pretty nautical, so I have decided that that can be displayed up there. Plus it's one of his most expensive toys, so just like a bit overprotective of it. And then I've got these name blocks and a little like light up nautical vase thing. So yeah, just rearrange those a little bit and they'll stay like that for all of probably 10 milliseconds, but you know. So that's actually part of the game, but it fits really lovely on there and it's got like a seaside scene on it, so I decided if it fits then it was obviously meant to be, so it can live there for now. This is like a nautical projector thing. Like, one of my friends gave it us and it makes like seaside noises. I'm sure that would make most people feel like they need to go to the loo, but we just let that live behind there because it's a bit nautical and you can't really see it. There's some blocks there, they're fine. And then that bus has got all the little advent calendar figures that he got in at Christmas, plus a random Poundland octopus. So that just lives on there, which is absolutely fine. Let's just check he's alright. Yeah, he's fine. Yeah, so that's that lot looking relatively neat and tidy. This bit just needs putting away. So we've got quite a neat and tidy looking kitchen and quite a neat and tidy looking storage shelf. So right, these are my last kind of problems left to know what to do with. So this is the Toot Toot garage thing that I don't really rate. It was quite expensive when we got it, but the sun has kind of like bent this. Well, I don't know whether it's the sun or I don't know whether it's Dolph leaning on it, but it seems to be bent this way, so if you put the cars on it, they like don't go down properly, and these little loose bits like keep coming off all the time, which is a bit annoying. Like that bit and this bit down here keep coming off, so that's a bit of a pain. But yeah, it'll do for now, it's fine. So that has to live there because basically there's nowhere else that it would fit. And also he got his trampoline for Christmas, so before his kitchen was here, but obviously his trampoline won't fit behind the door, so that's having to live there for now. And also the shelf has turned into a bit of a car park, but these are absolute bargains. Like Sal is really good at finding like toy bargains. That lorry I think he paid £5 for, and it came with the 2 tractors on the back, and then the fire engine was £3, and they were both off Facebook selling pages. And again, they're a little bit old for Dolph, but as long as he's supervised, he absolutely loves them, because we are obsessed with tractors and fire engines right now. Those are like the things that he wants to play with, nothing else. And then this is brilliant. It's something that some of our friends picked up for Dolph from a charity shop or car boot sale, and it's like a little drum kit. If you've watched some of my other videos, you know Sal's a drummer, so it doesn't hurt to get him started. He might be interested in drumming, he might not, but I think it was only a few pounds, so you know, and it all lights up and stuff, so. Yeah, I know, Tabby, don't ever do that again. Yeah, I think though, I might just put it over here for now. Just so that Dolph's got like maximum floor space to play on, really. And then we've got this book, which is absolutely fabulous. I love it, but it is the... Shut up! I love this book, but it's the most annoying size, as are this and these, which I actually bought him for Christmas. So it's time to hunt another orifice, which luckily we have down the side of there, so that's where they live. So Tabby's organisational videos are composed mostly of stuffing things in gaps where they can't be seen. It's skill, it's a skill in itself. You wouldn't even know. For people asking about this room, yes, it does get really, really cold in the winter and sweltering hot in the summer. So in the winter, the little heater that we've actually got that we use is this Pro Breeze. Let me zoom you in. This Pro Breeze thing. It's a ceramic heater, and it's absolutely brilliant for heating up this room, and it will oscillate, so it'll like turn to spread the heat around, or you can just have it like blowing wherever you're sitting, sort of thing. So if you're sat on here, then you can just kind of face it at you, and it keeps you lovely and warm, nice and toasty. I'm a big fan of sitting in front of a heater. So yes, so I'll keep my little coasters here just so we can sit and watch Dolph while he's playing and have a cup of tea. Tissues, because you need tissues in every room of the house when you've got a toddler, because otherwise there's bogies everywhere. And Mr. Crab, he just lives on the nautical shelf in front of the book. So, this manky bin used to be our kitchen bin, but we are avid recyclers. So when we get like, let's move that over there. When we get cardboard and tins and stuff, we put them in, because it literally rains in this country like all the time, doesn't it? So instead of having to go out in the rain and trample the mud back into the room, we put it all in here and then take it out when the bins go out. So it just makes it a little bit easier, and keeps all the cardboard dry and stuff instead of it getting all manky. And then just behind Dolph's kitchen there lives a box that Oreo's dog toys live in, and also our garden shoes. Basically what you put on your feet to get to the bins and stuff. Out the back, so all the bins live in the back garden, so it just makes it easier to have a pair of shoes in here so you can just go in and out. You all know that I'm an uber fan of these gel stickers, but I've tended just to try and keep them on this window a little bit because in the summer last year they kind of like melted to the window. So yeah, I don't even know how Dolph has managed to get these off. I assume Daddy's been helping him. Oh God, where's the head? There's the head and his top and stuff. The only thing is you have to make sure that these don't touch each other because the dye like leaks out from one lot to the others, so that is a little bit annoying. And also they do make the windows really manky, like really manky. It's just started raining, so I hope you can still hear me. That's the other thing about having a playroom in a conservatory, is when it rains or hails, it's so noisy. So I don't like to go crazy on cleaning products in this room or any rooms where Dolph spends a lot of time. So in this room, all I tend to use is antibacterial wipes to wipe over the surfaces. Now I do clean this room like really regularly, so most of the surfaces have been wiped like literally in the last day. So I like to use the antibacterial wipes to keep bugs at bay, and also my Dettol spray, again for things that are harder to clean, just to make sure there's no bugs on it. And then I will occasionally give the carpet a little squib with the Carpet Fresh 1001, just because the dog does come in and out like to the garden quite a lot, so I like to make sure that the carpet is got no bugs in it and as also smells a bit fresher than dog. So I give it a quick hoover around. Obviously because this is a conservatory, you do get a few spiders webs up the top, so give it a quick suck around with the hoover and give it a wipe down and a clean and a spray, and the job's done. And then I try and leave it for at least an hour before Dolph comes in here so that all these chemicals and that get time to dry. So let's do that. So I literally only hoovered the carpet yesterday or the day before, and already you can see that Dog's been bringing in bits of grass and that, because this door does go straight out to the garden. So yeah, there's a few manky bits that come in, so I'm just going to give this a bit of a hoover. Oh my god, they're all tangled now. That wasn't a great idea. Have they untangled? Oh my life. What have I done? There we go. That'll do. So yeah, I just like to make sure there's no cobwebs and stuff. and just behind the units, because that's where spiders and things like to hide. And then just these because they don't really vacuum very well. And any crevices. I tend to only wipe the bits where hands are frequently all over the place. So places like this, I like to give them a good rub just to make sure there's no hand bugs left on there. The handles, just to make sure there's no bugs festering on there. Like this string that goes to the bird, because that is frequently handled, and the handles that go into the dining room. And then generally everything else gets the Dettol treatment. So the dog does tend to sometimes sit on here, so give that a good spray. This thing gets played with all the time. It can be a bit tricky to clean, so just give it a quick spray over. Same with the trampoline. And the poo-fay thing, that does put up with some abuse. And then just the mat by the back door where the dog has to sit and wait when he comes in. He's really wet. So I'm just going to give the carpet a little blast with the Carpet Fresh, just to make sure there's no doggy smells about. And generally that is that. So hopefully you will agree. Let's move these bits and pieces out of the way. So that now is a lot cleaner, a lot tidier, a lot safer. Lots of floor space now to play in. Kitchen is all nice and tidy. And it's just waiting for little man to wake up. He will have his tea and then he will come down and trash it, and I can start the whole process again tomorrow. So I hope you enjoyed my real-time clean with me, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care.